Oh no, I got Magnus here, and there are two people ahead of me. You know, I'm just watching my basketball, getting ready to stream, and you guys are out here talking about like random stuff. Let's play E4. Something very boring. If he plays E5, I'm probably very upset. Okay. Okay, this course is not great. Actually, you know what this is? This is what Magnus played against me back in the old days when he had the username on ICC, Andrino Giardino. This is the Andrino Giardino opening. He played like G6, H5, and Knight H7. Oh, Queen A3 was just winning. Oh my god, Queen A3 was just winning. What the heck? Oh my gosh, why did I do that? I met Queen A3 was just winning. What the heck? It's just a draw. It should be a draw. Oh, I suck at chess. I messed that up. This was winning. Wait a second. I'm gonna try to get sneaky here with King H2. Just a draw. I should have won this game. I had Queen A3. I also should have lost earlier. So I mean, I can't complain because I should have lost too. But yeah, Queen A3 was winning, wasn't it? Yeah, Queen A3 was just winning because the bishop got stuck. Yeah.
In this video, pretty simple. Do you prefer Magnus Carlsen 1 e4 trap or Hikaru Nakamura 1 e4 trap? So here we go with Carlsen first, and in this game, French defense. And here on move 2, blitz game, b3. Interesting idea, and you may think, well, is Carlsen really playing that move? The answer is yes. And I can show with the stats at the bottom left, he's never losing with that move, and he wins almost every single game. So let's go. He's playing a Grandmaster, of course. Grandmaster goes d5, the principal move, bishop b2, taking, knight c3, knight f6. And now, what would you do with white? It's a blitz game, it's a trap, so we play g4 with the idea g5, trying to win back the pawn. So clearly black played bishop b4, that makes sense, and on g5, knight d5. So Carlsen takes back the pawn and castle. So here, looking at this game, I might think, well, maybe queen e2, queen f3 makes sense. But in this position, aggressive move, queen h5. We can see maybe knight f3, check, attacking the king. So knight c6 played, bishop g3. Now we are talking, right? One bishop, second bishop here. So let's say you're playing a random move. I'm gonna do check, like that, and if you take, checkmate. So we can see that on bishop g3, it's a very dangerous move, threatening that move or that move with checkmate on h7. So black play g6, but now queen h6. Once again, if you get rid of that knight, somewhere you have a checkmate over here. Now black is a grandmaster and play e5. With that pawn here, you block for now the danger. Knight f3, rook e8, and here Carlsen play bishop c4. Once again, look at that setup. The knight could jump. This is such a great trap. So here the best move was knight d4, and you have to take that knight. But here bishop f8, attacking the queen. The queen move, And here a cheapo. Black played knight f4, hoping to get a fork and win the queen against the former world champ. But of course, Carlsen wasn't born yesterday, and here he sees the threat of coming here and play castle. Now the game continues, and we on move 15, d4. Look once again, what a game. Everything is falling apart. Queen d7 played, and here Carlsen goes for the kill. So he's trying to do queen h6, queen g7 checkmate, but at that moment, queen g4 to exchange the queen. Queen h6, checkmate in one move, knight h5 covers g7. And here, ladies and gentlemen, what's the next move for white? You have a dream position, everything wins. The sack wins like that, but knight g5 equally good. So here we're threatening a little checkmate over here and on f7. So knight f6 to defend h7, and here's a sack, taking, and we finish with a checkmate. So I didn't go to all the variation, but clearly here, no matter what black does, black is busted. Incredible trap with 2b3, but let's go to our next champion, Hikaru. Here we go, and to change things up here, g6, and we have a modern defense. And here, bishop c4. Question is Hikaru liking to play this setup against a modern? The answer is yes. And at the bottom left, you can see the stats. He plays bishop c4 so many times with such great results. Lots of win with the white pieces. Alright, and he loved it so much that in the game I'm gonna show, he played knight f3 and they transpose back into the modern defense, and here he goes for bishop c4. In this game, black try a6, so trying to do b5, so Hikaru says not so fast and plays a4. Now we have a very classic position, and here, of course, you could play the right move knight c3, which is probably the most logical and the most played. Queen e2, slight different idea. Castle makes sense. And here, Hikaru goes for e5, is pushing p, like he says. Knight comes here, castle, bishop g4. It's all very natural. Knight bd2, and here, knight c6. So we have a position where black is threatening maybe to come here or to take on e5 because you have a pin. But in this position, ladies and gentlemen, a very nice idea. Feel free to pause the video. I'm gonna reveal the move. Queen e4. What a tricky Hikaru. Attacking on d5, attacking on g4. Loose pieces drop off. Because of that, you have to take on f3. Because if you remove the bishop, I'm gonna come like that, and now I'm threatening to come here. This is disaster. So let's say queen d7, this is horrible, and you're winning. And if you have to remove the knight, you are destroying with the white pieces. So clearly on queen e4, black takes, white takes, and to secure the knight, plays e6. But now this position, you have the two bishops, you have a very nice pawn on e5, and Hikaru plays bishop. Here, the queen has to move, and here he has such a nice position. Let's go forward, bishop d3, rook d8. You notice, just like Magnus, Hikaru likes his two bishops. a5, c5, queen h4, attacking h6, h5. And now we're ready for the attack. What is the right move? g4, going for the kill on move 19. Now, if you take the pawn, this is knight g5. Once again, we have checkmate on h7, just like in the previous game. And if you were to try f5, then I can take, and the computer gives bishop c4, followed by queen g5 with a winning attack. So black tried to play knight b4 to try to take that bishop. But Hikaru says not so fast, I'm taking and taking. Queen c6 played, knight g5. So what is the next move, right? He wants to take on g6, sorry, and then go for the kill. So black decided to take the bishop, and here, beautiful, threatening checkmate on h7, and black is trying to run with the king, but here you are simply winning. The game continues. Queen e4, the endgame is winning because black is lost with the material. In the game, queen d7 played, and this is just game over. And over here, killer move, rook c7. Of course, if you take, boom, the fork, win the queen in the game. And if you play queen b5, this is simply checkmate. So in this position, black gave up the queen. But in this position, you have a queen versus two pieces, and black resigned. So it all boils down to queen e4 against the modern, and eventually in this position, when you're ready, going for the kill, g4, knight g5, queen h7. Doesn't chess look simple when you watch Hikaru and Magnus? And now, my question to you, which opening trap do you prefer? The Hikaru trap against the modern, or the Magnus trap against the French? And no matter what, I see you in the next one.